Charlie Kirk thought that he was a time traveler. He told me he was a time traveler, and instead they decided that they could send him to this X-Men school. That's the best way I can describe it. A lot of weird things used to happen to Charlie. He would go on runs. I think I told you guys this after sundown, and when he was running, street lights would go out. It was like he was in a burst of energy.
We're going to be talking about Candace Owens today. She is wiling. I have been watching Candace Owens or following her for the last few months. Very impressed. She made a video recently about a dream that she had, right?
I had a dream. And like I said, this one was clear. I had a dream that Charlie was betrayed. I had a dream, and I feel as strongly about the dream that I had that Charlie was betrayed by people closest to him. Never ignore your subconscious. That's why I say pay attention to my dreams.
Have you ever had a dream that...
No, you had a dream. Charlie told you he was... Yeah, Charlie told me that he was betrayed. Charlie was sitting on the patio, and he was eating hummus. He's like, this is the best hummus I've ever tasted in my life. I had a dream. It was so clear.
You know what? I got the wrong hat on, chat. Let me put the right hat on. I got the wrong hat on for this. This is one of the topics that actually merits this. I need to put on my tinfoil hat for this one. She said that her and Charlie Kirk were talking about supernatural powers, talking about reading minds, talking about time travel. And Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk's a dude. He's just like me. He's just like you. He's a dude, guys. He is playing around. Candace Owens is running with it now. And she's saying, you see, I have text messages that prove that Charlie Kirk is a time traveler. Charlie Kirk has magic powers. Charlie Kirk, like, what are you talking about, Candace? Who's actually believing this shit? I'm not saying that Candace Owens wasn't onto something when she was saying that she didn't believe the story the government was telling us about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. If it is a cover-up, Candace Owens is now doing the job of a psyop. Because if it is a cover-up, even if Candace Owens is 100% right on the things that she said about the assassination, the moment she starts talking about time travel, telepathy, telekinesis, and how Charlie Kirk is an alien with superpowers from the future, and all this crazy stuff she's saying about her dream, and yada, 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 all this extra baggage. You're adding extra baggage to your argument. And that extra baggage makes you lose credibility. It's like if I was trying to reveal that the moon landing was fake, and I'm bringing you guys hard evidence, proof, and then all of a sudden you find me on some UFO forum talking about, oh, and I was abducted by the reptilians. I was probed by aliens, and I went to their mothership, and I went to their planet. Like, at that point, everything else I said, now you're going to throw it out the window because you're going to say, this guy's a crackpot. Any sane person who's critical and objective person, a critical thinker, a skeptic, is going to sit back and think the same person who's giving me the quote unquote facts about the assassination is also now telling me about time travel. Why am I going to believe this person? At first I was skeptic. Then I started to believe. Now I'm skeptic again. And the reason I'm skeptic again is because of things like this.
I had a dream. And like I said, this one was clear. I had a dream that Charlie was betrayed. I had a dream, and I feel as strongly about the dream that I had that Charlie was betrayed by people closest to him. Never ignore your subconscious. That's why I say pay attention to my dreams.
Have you ever had a dream that...
No, you had a dream. Charlie told you he was... Yeah, Charlie told me that he was betrayed. Charlie was sitting on the patio, and he was eating hummus. He's like, this is the best hummus I've ever tasted in my life. I had a dream. It was so clear. I promise you can actually fact check this with Village Crazy Lady, my girl Mel.
That's not fact checking. You can't fact check a dream. You can't fact check a dream, bro. Just because you had a dream and you told somebody else, that's not fact. A dream. Now we're basing our evidence on dreams. You can't say you're doing an investigation on something and you're going to bring us hard evidence, compelling evidence that's going to convince us that Charlie Kirk was betrayed by inside people. And then when we ask you for the evidence, you say, oh, but it's all based off a dream I had. That's crazy to me. He says Charlie did not say that, some good hummus, and smacking his lips. Come on. Like, come on, dude. That's why I got to put my tinfoil hat on for this one, chat, because my brainwaves are too sensitive to hear this nonsense. If people want to watch Candace Owens for entertainment value's sake, that's fine. We can do that. She's a well-spoken, attractive woman. You can watch her for entertainment, guys. I'm not going to dog you for that. If you want to watch Candace Owens for entertainment value's sake, but you can't come to me, chat, and say, oh, there's strong evidence for the betrayal of Charlie Kirk, and I'm basing it off of what Candace Owens told me, and Candace Owens is basing that off of a dream. I'm going to laugh you out of the room. I'm sorry. I'm just going to laugh you out of the room. It's crazy to me.
You do.
Loving your emails telling me about your dream.
And this is on her channel. This is her own channel. So I don't know if she's trolling, if she's grifting. I hope, I pray and hope that she's grifting, guys. I really do. I really do. Because if she's not grifting, and this is her being serious about this is really her take on the whole situation, then she needs to get serious help. After Charlie Kirk was assassinated and I saw all the bullshit and I saw Kash Patel come up on screen and say, oh, we got him. And then 10 minutes later, oh, we didn't get him. Oh, we got him. Now we definitely got him. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. We didn't get him. Okay, now this guy's the guy. That made me lose confidence in the FBI. And then Candace Owens came down and she said, okay, look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this text message. Look at that text message. Look at this guy. Who's he affiliated with? Who's this person affiliated with? It started making me think for real, like, okay, there might be a cover up here. There might be a there. There might actually be a there. She had me, chat. But then she hit me with the, oh, and by the way, Charlie Kirk is an extraterrestrial from another planet with time traveling capabilities. Now what am I supposed to do, bro? I can't believe that. You had me in the beginning, but you lost me with that one. I'm not going to lie. I thought we were doing serious journalism here. I thought this was a serious investigation, Candace. But you want us all to go out here and do what I'm doing right now. Put on our tinfoil hats and believe this story full cloth because you had a dream? I'm convinced, guys, I said this yesterday when I was watching the original clips. I think Charlie Kirk cracked. Maybe this might be in poor taste. This might be in poor taste. Don't hate me on this one. But I gotta be honest, bro. I think Charlie Kirk cracked that shit open because she's too obsessed. Every single day. You know, Charlie Kirk passed away when? In September? October, November, December, January? We're almost in February. She's been talking about this for 5 months straight, chat, every single day. So either she's grifting and she's really, really milking it, or she's really, really heartbroken. That nigga hit it from the side, had her fucking enthralled. If I'm Candace Owens' husband, I'm worrying right now, bro. I'm laying in bed like, fuck. The ghost of Charlie Kirk is hitting my girl from the back. The fact that she even had the audacity to say that she had a dream about this nigga, you know that nigga, if he didn't hit it from the back in real life, he's hitting it from the back in the dreams, chat. Come on. Come on, guys. You know what's up, dude. Am I being crass? Yes, I'm being crass. But is this fucking my honest take? I think it is, bro. Because there's no way she's this obsessed with this nigga, bro, that she's going to be talking about it every fucking day for almost half a year.
Dreams can give you some sort of intuition, and I certainly think that mine gave me a lot of intuition. Oh, the cool kids don't pay any mind when they have a very vivid dream. And Charlie in the dream says he was betrayed. Oh, the cool, that's so, haha, it's not cool. I have been having a lot of...
The cool kids. Nobody said nothing about the cool kids.
You want...
Candace Owens, and to try to paint her as a crazy person because she had a dream. And I'm sticking with the dream. I'm sticking with the dream. But many people actually had dreams, and they email me them all the time.
She's crashing out.
The dream was so vivid. It was like, if you've ever seen Harry Potter, they're just going on vibes in a dream on the Candace show. That's it. She had a dream, and now she's just blindly pointing the finger at everybody. Tell me who betrayed you. It wasn't until the 3rd week after his death that finally one face came through in this dream. It came through as clear as day.
He says Charlie gave Candace a time she will never forget. This is crass. Like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but there's more there, and I don't think it's just a dream. I don't think she's just dreaming about the fucking assassination attempts, chat. Candace Owens won't take back conspiracies about Charlie Kirk's death after meeting with Erica Kirk. This is an old article. I heard about this when it happened. I didn't really cover it because, to be honest, I was not that interested in it, man. You know, I've been watching Candace Owens go live every single day to like 200,000 people. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to cover this shit. Erica Kirk, big mad. They're going to be meeting secretly. I'm not covering it. So I didn't cover it. I mentioned it briefly on one of my streams, but I didn't cover it because I thought like it's inconsequential. But now she's dropping those atomic bombs, talking about dreams and telepathy and magic powers. I have to cover it now, chat. Unfortunately, it's become a spectacle. It's become a fucking spectacle. He says, Candace is rage baiting. She probably is. He says, I trust Erica less. She got a dark past. I don't trust anybody here. I think that either Candace Owens is grifting or she's severely delusional. It's hard to tell. In her first podcast episode, after what she described as a 4 to 5 hour conversation with Erica Kirk, conservative podcaster Candace Owens said Tuesday that she still does not believe that the person charged with murder for Charlie Kirk's death is solely responsible. The truth is, I don't believe it either. I think we're on some fucking Clockwork Orange shit, chat. Some fucking MK Ultra shit. And that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. That guy who killed Charlie Kirk was probably heavily influenced. That's what you guys don't understand. The people that work in the CIA and these fucking deep state organizations, they are experts at manipulation. They have trained psychiatrists that have trained for years and years and years on how to manipulate you, the common sheep, into doing whatever they want. So yeah, they went on fucking Reddit, they went on the social medias, and they found some gullible, easily influenced kid to carry out their bidding. Easy. You think that Mossad, you think that the Israeli government, I hate to bring this back to Israel, chat. I know this ain't a good look for me. I was already warned. That's why I got my tinfoil hat on. I got my tinfoil hat on right now because I was already warned not to talk about the Jews, not to talk about Israel. They said, this is not good for your career, Scott. Keep this up, Scott. This is not good for your career. You might ruin yourself on the internet before you get big. Keep it up, Scott. That's what I was told. So I'm a little bit afraid, but I got my tinfoil hat on for protection, right? The Mossad, the Israeli government. If you think America has a deep state, wait till you fucking get a load of Israel, because Israel definitely has a deep, deep state. The deep, deep state. The groups, the circles that people like Jeffrey Epstein circled in. The deep, deep state, where they got all kinds of dirt on you. They can manipulate you. They're blackmailing people. They're kidnapping people. They're doing all kinds of crazy, shady shit. Those people are experts in manipulation, chat. If you're a political figure and they want you dead, they don't need to go pay a hitman. They can go on the internet. They have all the time and resources in the world. They can go on the internet. They can scour the internet and find a group of people that already hate you. Grab one of those guys. And when I say grab, I don't mean physically grab. I mean, oh, hey, what's up, man? Bro, this Charlie Kirk guy is so bad for society, bro. He's really evil. He's evil. We need to take him out, man. What can we do, bro? He's ruining society, bro. Yo, whoever takes this guy out will be a hero, man. Bro, it's such a good idea, man. And they can weasel their way into that person's brain. It's not something they're going to do in one day. They'll take weeks, months, even years to manipulate this person and build a whole idea in their head that killing this person, doing this crime, doing whatever their bidding was is a good idea. And that person will go out and do it, and they'll be naive and think that they came up with the idea themselves when they got the idea incepted into their brain like the movie. That's what you guys don't understand, chat. They know how to program, hypnotize. That kid was probably manipulated. He was probably groomed like a motherfucker. He was probably groomed like a motherfucker. But my problem is that when Candace Owens comes out here and she starts talking about this thing, and then she starts throwing in all this nonsense, all of this stuff about dreams, and there's no facts, there's no research, you ruin the whole thing, bro. It makes me think maybe she's a psyop. Maybe she's part of the cover-up. Our deep state is in the hands of the Israeli government. The Israeli government is in the hands of the Israeli deep state. The Israeli deep state is in the hands of a bunch of shady-ass Zionists. And those people have generations and generations and generations of spies and generations of psychiatrists that know how to manipulate people, bro. They're going to get you to do whatever the fuck they want. Tyler Robinson, 22, has been charged with aggravated murder in Kirk's death, and authorities have said bullet castings from the shooting were inscribed with internet and video game memes, including "Hey fascists, catch." Prosecutors have also released text messages between Robinson and his roommate in which Robinson says he shot Kirk because he had enough of his hatred. Robinson has not yet entered a plea. Like I said, this Robinson kid, he did it. I don't deny that. I don't deny that. Of course he did it. But did he do it out of his own free will? Or was he manipulated into doing it? Join me today. Put on your tinfoil hat. And you guys let me know. This is a psyop. It has to be. I don't know what to think. Either it's a psyop, or she's mentally ill. She's actually genuinely mentally ill. Or she's a really good grifter. Because like I said earlier in this stream, she has been getting 150 to 200,000 people watching her stream live. Either she's a grifter, god tier level grifter, she's a psyop, that whoever actually implemented the assassination of Charlie said, you know what, just to muddy the waters even more, we're gonna have somebody come out and say, oh, this has been a planned assassination and there's a cover up. But that person's gonna be working for us, and they're just gonna start adding more and more and more bullshit so it loses all credibility. Or she's just really fucking mentally ill. One of the three things though.
Charlie Kirk thought that he was a time traveler. He told me he was a time traveler, and instead they decided that they could send him to this X-Men school. That's the best way I can describe it. A lot of weird things used to happen to Charlie. He would go on runs. I think I told you guys this, after sundown, and when he was running, street lights would go out. Like it was like he was in a burst of energy, like he was a lightning bolt or something.
He's talking like Charlie Kirk was Storm from the X-Men. If you're watching this stream with me right now, you better put on your tinfoil hats, because this is a deep dive. He said that Charlie Kirk went to an X-Men school. He had magical powers. He was a time traveler. Oh my God. Let me guess. Magneto was the one who shot the bullet at him. Come on, man. Come on, man. He said he was Charles Xavier. Come on. He says he was the first real life X-Men. Are you seeing why I said that her argument has lost credibility now, chat?
Looks like Candace Owens has the deep state panicking again because she's finally exposed the truth about Charlie Kirk being a time traveler, energy ball X-Men character, which might seem crazy to somebody who trusts the Fed slop narrative. But if you've been paying attention to the Candace slop narrative, you know this all makes sense, and people just think it's crazy because they know Candace is getting close to the truth. I mean, she's right on the money with this, just like with the Egyptian planes, the beekeeper cult, the maroon t-shirts, and Fort Huachuca. So hopefully Candace continues to pursue this because she's definitely onto something here, and you'd tell people are worried about her dreams.
Was Operation LOL, Candace has dreams. Why did she talk about her dreams? How dare she discuss her dreams? Only weird people have dreams and then tell others about them.
That's not the argument, Candace. See, this is what pisses me off when people are disingenuous, or maybe she is just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That is not the argument. Nobody's saying you can't have a dream. You couldn't, she's perfectly fine with coming on her podcast and saying, you know what, I had a dream about Charlie Kirk last night. And I strongly have the intuition that something is not adding up here, but I would like to get more facts and evidence to back up that claim. Nobody has a problem with you saying something like that. The problem is that you're trying to use the dream as evidence to back up that claim. Let me calm down and really lay out the groundwork for my argument here, chat. Like I said, she's either actually fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, she's starting to look like Count Dracula for real. She got the skin complexion. She might as well just get the bowl of Cocoa Puffs right now and start eating that shit. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's say that Charlie Kirk's assassination really has more levels to it than we are aware of. She was cooking. She's cooking the soup. She throws some onions in there. She throws some fucking carrots in there. She throws some fucking beans in there. She adds the water. She adds the flavor. She adds the chicken. She adds the fucking ground beef. She's cooking the stew. That shit's smelling good. Niggas are lining up like, yo, hey, Candace is cooking, bro. She's cooking a great meal. And she says, I got one final ingredient for you guys, chat. The most important ingredient. You ain't seen nothing. I got the main ingredient to this fucking meal is going to be fire. Let me add the main ingredient. And she turns around, pulls down her pants, and takes a giant shit in the pot. That's what she just did. If there was any grain of truth in the cover-up of the assassination of Charlie Kirk, if it's tied to the deep state or Israel or the Israeli deep state or the Mossad or some sort of fucking Clockwork Orange MK Ultra bullshit, you just took a giant shit on all of that. And now you've lost all credibility because this argument that you're making right now is complete hooey bullshit. Ludicrous. Insane. Asinine. You fucked it up. You didn't stick the landing. You crashed the plane.
Dreams are ridiculous. They shouldn't be listened to. So the question becomes, who exactly is making these terrible PR decisions? Like, who thinks, yeah, what we need to do today is we have to attack the dream. Just go at it and do not let up on the dream. Show of hands, who feels personally victimized by Candace Owens' dreams? I was having incredibly vivid dreams. I became
Are we sure that she's not related to Terrence Howard? The 1 × 1 = 3. Are we sure she's not related to Terrence Howard, chat? Because she is on some fucking wacky doodle sauce.
I expressed that to my husband through many tears.
Husband's worried. Husband's like, yo, what is she dreaming about? She's dreaming about Charlie Kirk again? He said, baby, what did you dream exactly? Give me the details. He's worried that Charlie Kirk's ghost is hitting it from the back. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She getting those fucking phantasmal fucking back shots. October, November, December. She's been talking about this for almost 5 months. I'm convinced that if she's not a grifter and she's not a psyop, Charlie Kirk just hit that shit so good that she can't fucking forget this nigga because she's just talking about this shit nonstop.
Told me that I should consult a priest, which I did.
Yeah, he wants you to get a fucking exorcism. He's like, oh, my girl needs to talk to a priest because this fucking ghost won't let her go, bro. This ghost is hitting her from the back. The ghost is giving her fucking back shots every night, chat. Oh my God.
Charlie said to me, I don't have much time. It wasn't until the 3rd week after his death that finally one face came through in this dream. It came through as clear as day from around the corner of the restaurant. And it was Andrew Colbert.
She's on some fucking Blues Clues Scooby-Doo shit, chat. Is this defamation? Can she name drop somebody like that? Because she's essentially accusing the person she just name dropped of killing Charlie Kirk with absolutely no evidence to back that up. Is that defamation? If you were famous and Candace Owens is name dropping you about the assassination of Charlie Kirk, saying that you were part of the cover up, are you suing? Because I think I'm suing, chat. I'm suing for defamation. It's a layup. And you already know she has millions of dollars because she gets millions and millions of views on YouTube. That's free money. Or am I capping here, chat? Is that not defamation? He says she ain't been sued, so it must hold some truth. I think she hasn't been sued because the niggas are like, yo, this chick is mentally ill. Let's just she needs help. I'm not going to bother suing her because I don't want to hurt her financially. Even though the way I see it, it's almost impossible for you to hurt her financially. She's like one of the biggest fucking streamers on YouTube. Super Sen says, I don't sue because I want to clap. How are you going to clap, Super Sen, when Charlie Kirk is up in that bitch? She ain't going to let you crack, bro. You're going to have to wait your turn. Someone's accusing you of killing one of your friends and then doing a cover-up. How do you respond to that?
Vivid dreams, but I had one clear as day this weekend. Charlie came to me and he sat down and he told me that he did not have much time, that I needed to know that he was in fact betrayed and that they are hiding what happened to my left. I believe his soul is in purgatory, and I believe that you know much more. And Andrew Colbert never answered. The last time Andrew Colbert and I spoke.
She also started getting a bunch of messages after this from her fans about how they also have supernatural abilities. So investigating Charlie Kirk's death led to Candace discovering that her audience has superpowers, and the feds must be
crazy
over this. They didn't realize they're up against the Avengers.
The weird phenomena is real. Lights break above my head when I flipped a switch, cabinets slam when I get mad enough, and I can, I don't know, I guess connect with what I can only describe as stars that were...
Who the fuck are you, Matilda? Yo, chat, everybody who's watching this stream, please put on your tinfoil hats, chat. Please. I want y'all to protect your brainwaves, man. It's not healthy, chat. Put on your tinfoil hats, because this one's a doozy.
Respond to my request.
The new X-Men.
Of people reflecting this, that yes, when I run, I was in the GATE program, lights go out. I told you that was something that Charlie said. We're going to talk about this stuff. We're going to talk about the GATE program. We're going to talk about telepathy. We're going to talk about kids running with street lights that are going off.
Who are these kids? 11? Is this fucking Stranger Things? She got us, bro. What did they do with Charlie Kirk? They took him to the fucking Upside Down? Vecna got him? The fuck is she on, chat? Oh my God. Delusion, peak delusion. This is so delusional. It's almost comical how delusional it is, bro. You better watch out before they send the Demogorgon after her ass.
This Project Looking Glass in the CIA, I wonder what they saw. Looking into the future, stealing not Egyptian but Sumerian technology, which is what they did.
Wait, why would they take Sumerian technology? Why don't they just take Atlantean technology? If we're going down this rabbit hole, forget about ancient Egypt, forget about Sumerians. Go straight to the source. Let's go to Atlantis. Let's go to Atlantis, chat. Let's go to Agartha, bro. You know, Hollow Earth type shit. At this point, maybe they are in the Upside Down. If we're going to go down the conspiracy rabbit hole, we might as well go all the way, chat. I come from a land down under. We might as well go all the way, chat. Hollow Earth, fucking flat Earth, hollow Earth, fucking no moon landing. We might as well go all the way. Loch Ness monster type shit. Fucking Bigfoot. What else? Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus. We might as well go all the fucking way, chat. Forget about Sumerian. Let's go with the Somali technology. Yeah, the Somali technology, Kanai. I'm the captain now.
And they stole some Sumerian technology that allowed them to predict outcomes, and that technology stopped working in 2012. We're going to get into that tomorrow. I find it to be fascinating.
It stopped in 2012 because of the Mayan calendar, chat.
Of course, Charlie was a time traveler that had supernatural powers. And the maroon t-shirt, they couldn't control his superpowers anymore. And I think that's what the top secret meeting at Fort Huachuca was about. You know, the one that can't...
Not Fort Huachuca.
What happened?
The only Huachuca that was happening was when Charlie was hitting that shit from the back.
And they were using ancient Sumerian technology that can predict the future. And he was using telekinesis to destroy lights.
If he was a time traveler and he got assassinated, wouldn't he be able to know in the future that he was going to be assassinated, so he'd be able to go back in time and come back and reveal all? Guys, stick with me here, chat. Stick with me here right now. Charlie Kirk, his return is imminent. It's imminent because he was a time traveler, guys. You didn't know? He was a superpowered time traveler from the future. Planet X. Nibiru. So... he's about to come back any second now, bro. His return is imminent. His return is imminent. He's going to save himself from the assassin. We just got to hang tight, guys. Bear with me.
No, that's definitely what's going on here. So hopefully she keeps pursuing the truth. Like Alex Jones, he's been going nuts over this. I think it's making him physically sick. So he's trying not to pay attention anymore because it's just driving him insane.
Kind of swore it off about a week and a half ago because, I mean, I got a lot of serious stuff to cover and research.
The frogs are making you gay. The frogs are making you gay.
And I'm spending hours a day researching her lies and feeling crazy while I'm doing it. Like.
Yo, you know that you're up shit's creek when Alex Jones is telling you that you're crazy. Chat, when Alex Jones is telling you that you're crazy. Alex says, I don't know what's going on, but I think Candace Owens is off the hot sauce. He says, I feel like I'm losing my mind looking at this bullshit that Candace Owens is putting out. You know that you're crazy, bro. You know you're off your rocker when fucking Alex is disavowing you. That's wild. Jesus Christ. Up shit's creek with no paddle.
Getting mad and depressed for the first time ever.
Mad and depressed.
Notice how evil she is, and just she looks like a demon, like a big gremlin. And then I started noticing all the other lies she was telling, and I was like, oh my God. I asked friends and family. I actually prayed about it. I said, should I disengage? And most people were like, yeah, just the people will figure it out. So I'm like, and then today I'm like, he's like, yeah, the time traveling and the looking glass, and I'm like, you're joking, right? And then I go look it up. It's all true. It's just like, whoa. So after today, unless there's just something I've got to do, because you know, Nietzsche said, don't look at the abyss too long, you turn into the abyss, or don't fight monsters too long, you turn into them.
That's crazy, bro. When Alex Jones is saying that he doesn't want to look at your shit because he's afraid that he's going to lose his mind, you're fucked. Oh, this is too funny, dude. This is too fucking funny. Too funny. He says, Israel and the FBI are in cahoots. This is too funny. He says, everyone is missing the big picture with Candace. It's the Kanye West effect. Everyone who hangs out with him goes down this path.
Satanic soap opera. And
satanic soap opera. I was telling Bailey, I did see this Alex Jones clip a day ago. And I was telling Bailey, I need to get better at coming up with fucking ridiculous shit to say, chat. But these guys, they just make shit up off the cuff. Homie said a satanic soap opera. Like who? How do you come up with this shit? Am I just not creative? I'm just not linguistically creative because I cannot come up off the cuff with just random slop to say. Last night I was watching Gay Reindeers on MSNBC, and I was pretty surprised to see that the Tooth Fairy was actually selling shit eggs. See, that's not even funny. I can't do it. Some people are able to come up with like just fucking random terms and random scenarios that will never exist in real life. And it's funny and it's off the cuff. And that was what he just did. Talking about satanic soap operas. What the fuck is a satanic soap opera, dude?
So after today, you notice last few weeks I barely mentioned her. I'm done.